Go ahead, then. You fucking pussy.
God damn it, Marvin. I really had high hopes for you.
Yeah, dude, me
Are
too.
we recording from the start?
Yes.
No, we
you're
just
gonna
started.
cut anybody. I
I will cut anybody anywhere, dude.
Yeah, but we're
You're
not
gonna
cutting
cut it
this right
anyway.
now.
I mean,
So
I have the power to cut anything. Don't assume that I will, because I let I am say darky.
I was gonna start it with, and so I sucked her dick,
Oh,
and we
okay.
squashed it.
Okay.
Okay, let's read.
So I'll cut that and put it
Ready?
in the beginning.
Yeah,
And then this intro song will play, and everyone will be like, whoa, he sucked a girl's dick.
yeah,
How was
Okay.
it?
it was amazing.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Best dick you sucked?
that's all you want, right? Like,
Was it 6 inches?
Depends on who you ask.
Give or take. Give or take, dude.
Okay. So here we are. Welcome, everyone, to the podcast.
Hello.
We have a friend with us today.
Good old buddy, old pal.
Yeah, Claire. She's sitting in the living room, though. She's not going to be part of this podcast.
Oh, yeah. We
But-
banished her. We don't allow
Yeah,
women.
no women allowed.
No women allowed.
And so instead, we have my good friend. I met him. His name is Marvin. Marvin, say at least
Say hello.
10 words.
so here's the 3-inch king on the 6-inch kings.
Okay, that's
podcast.
10. You're good. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for the podcast. Thanks, man.
Thanks for
All right,
stopping by,
later.
Marvin.
It's been real.
No,
I'm
I'm just kidding.
pretty sure I started the video recording. No, I did.
Yeah, you
I did.
you did. You
No, I definitely. I spent way so long over there.
Anyways, so we have Marvin here. No relation to Marvin Gaye, the singer, but
Well, that we know
Marvin
of.
is gay, so
Yeah,
that's a
and
little.
he does kind of resemble
I got
Marvin
a
Gaye.
voice though.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
can sing,
I've heard
so-
you. You serenaded me that one time
Yeah.
not too long ago.
Y'all ever
in my
open
crib.
the internet browser on your internet communication device to
And
look
you-
something up and then
porn?
yeah,
Yeah.
and you're like and then you're like oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot what I was
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
earlier, and then you're like
And then you finish.
I gotta
you start something new.
I gotta go for a minute.
Always.
You
Okay.
see what's about to happen next.
So you guys, if there's one thing about us,
Yeah.
we gonna see what's about to happen next. And what's about to happen next right now is I'm gonna give you all the background on Marvin.
Okay.
So Marvin and I met each other in high school when we were young lovers.
Hell yeah.
We've known each other
How
since
long
then.
ago was this?
I think we met in 2009.
9.
That's right.
Before, bro, that was a whole decade ago.
Yes.
More
And
than
then
a decade
some.
ago. Yeah,
A
yeah.
decade and a few years. And our friendship has literally not changed at all.
You've known
Yeah.
each other longer than some of the hosts have been alive.
I've known him longer than my longest relationship, which was 10 years.
Well, that's to be fair.
You
That's
were in a
pretty.
relationship for 10 years?
That's a pretty long relationship.
The name that I'm not going to say because my current girlfriend is going to hear this and she wouldn't want to hear that name.
Okay.
The
Okay.
one that you
Starting off pretty simpy. I'm not going to lie. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Hey,
10.
look,
Y'all were together for
dude.
10 years?
almost.
Fuck.
But to be fair,
Almost
10 years
though.
ago, I mean, you must have started the relationship in like 5th grade, 6th grade or something like that.
No.
Basically,
If that's
I
10
was a
years. Yeah.
senior.
Yeah, no. They started
I was a
dating
senior
after
in
I
high
met. Like, I introduced them.
Senior in high school?
Yeah.
And you dated her for 10 years? How old are you?
Almost. I was
Brother, you got to keep in mind, we graduated from high school more than 10 years ago.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're old.
So you,
I mean,
assuming
still,
so you broke up with her recently then? Or like a few years ago?
Pretty recently. The tail end of 2018?
Damn.
2019, sorry.
So
Yeah.
you
Tail end
dated
of
her for
2019,
10 years.
Right before COVID.
because Marvin knew COVID was coming.
Yeah.
He's like, I
I
gotta
was
go.
like, I can't stay in this house
Yeah.
anymore.
All right, so Marvin and I met in high
It's a
school.
long relationship, brother.
We met through a certain extracurricular activity that I'm not going to get into because nobody needs to know about that.
Oh, I'm gonna
Was
get
it the
into
Proud Boys?
You can get. Honestly, it might as well have been. No, but we were in we participated in some events together, and we actually
You're making this sound real weird.
You're making
yeah.
it sound kind of gay.
None of it sounds more weird than what the truth is, bro.
Look,
There's not many
What's
secrets
the-
in my
we
life that I still
were
keep.
in an extracurricular activity
Yes.
at school that was military related.
I'm cutting
and
this
we
out. I'm cutting this
spun
out.
around.
Are y'all just talking about JROTC?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
But I don't want people to know that I was part of that.
Dude,
Why?
That's like 90%
Bro,
of your
gives a
life.
shit.
Marvin, do you know the way people that didn't go to our school perceive ROTC? It's not good, bro.
No, I know.
You were in JROTC too?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we met.
No. It's definitely not. Like,
It's horrible. They think we're nerds,
good
but we're
thing,
not,
but-
Marvin. We were fucking cool.
but We were kings of the nerds.
I know we were kings of all the cool people. All the cool people were ROTC.
I have a hard time believing
Hey,
that.
listen, bro.
ROTC people were the mentally unstable
At
people.
our
Oh,
school,
yeah.
at
That's
our
the cool
school,
people.
It was like the top of the football team, like the top three
Right.
guys that would make
Yeah, that
make
have
it anywhere.
scholarships and
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then us.
Yeah.
Because the soccer team was shit, the
Sure.
volleyball team was shit, the basketball team was shit.
And we
We were
were
bringing in the trophies, bro.
literally,
I know,
I'm not
we-
fucking joking. We were undefeated.
Yeah, you guys were those dudes. Yeah, that's fair. But it still doesn't take away the point that you were an ROTC.
Yeah, but that means something different to you than it does to people from the school we went to.
But that's like 0.0001%.
Yeah, because we were the 0.001%, son.
Bro. Also, we got indoctrinated
That's true.
into believing we're gonna join the military.
Yes,
and be
hard indoctrinated.
Okay.
We
hot shit.
were in a cult, and the leader of that cult was a very, very angry lesbian woman.
Yeah.
Who, boy,
Did she have a buzz cut?
Shout out LaShawn.
yeah. Shout out LaShawn. If you're hearing this,
If she's ever listening to
Is
this
she just
Imagine.
is she just the Spanish version of you?
no, she was no. I mean, in some ways, I mean, she certainly shaped me as a person.
Oh.
I'm very loud and angry all the time because
Look,
of her.
Yeah, it's
Picture
really
Marvin,
weird.
actually like haircut and all, but
Hell yeah.
like super fit and a woman.
oh dude. The first time I got a haircut like this,
Just okay.
Okay.
the first time I got a haircut like this, and it was curly hair, short curly hair. I
You're
was
like, damn, I'm
I
first
look like
sergeant.
fucking first sergeant. Fuck.
Damn, bro.
I look good though.
Yo, that
Shout
woman.
still hit,
I'll
though.
never forget one time in high school. I mean, different time. Okay. What?
Go
Shit.
ahead. Go ahead.
Different time. I was really angry about a guy.
She called you that word.
No. Oh, I mean, she has. Bro, another thing. So, I wouldn't say she like hated white people in general.
Was she white?
No, she's black.
Yeah, LaShawn.
But she definitely had a thing against men in general.
Hell yeah, as you do when you join the military.
And she super had a thing against me specifically.
Hell yeah,
Because
body a man.
yeah, and I also was just like super loud and obnoxious and literally thought I was like above everyone. Rules didn't apply to me. I did whatever the fuck I wanted, which ended up being like her favorite thing about me also. And she gave me the authority to be that way.
Yeah.
But I also
you're
was
a straight white man.
dating this girl back then who, I don't know, there was some weirdness about like, this girl was definitely a favorite of this teacher who we're talking about. And she resented that we were dating because she thought I wasn't good enough for that girl.
Was LaShawn a lesbian?
Yes. And
Was the
that's
girl hot?
where it gets a little weird.
At the time, I thought she was the hottest girl I'd ever met. Reviewing the evidence now,
high
I'm
school
not
hot.
sure.
High school hot?
High school.
Yeah.
Well, at the time, then that's pretty hot.
She had incredibly large yitties. And a really cute accent. And really like pronounced sharp canine teeth, which just
Ooh.
does something to
like
me.
Dracula.
Oh, dude. Just on a tangent here.
Okay.
Teeth on a woman, like irregular teeth.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fucking hot. Like
Same.
like girls
That's
who-
my shit, dude.
Girls
Little-
who like need braces.
little gap.
Oh, okay.
Not a
in the front
gap.
too.
I'm out.
You have a
Just a tiny gap.
do you ever have a thing with like
maybe
a woman with like
Or-
really large teeth?
Love them.
Yeah, like
Kind of looks like the jaw titan almost.
Love them.
Yeah.
dude, like anything that isn't
The jaw titan makes me hard.
anything that isn't classically
Me too.
beautiful teeth.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a woman. I'm like,
I really fucking get down on like some sharp, angry animal looking ass teeth.
Okay.
I also am into like the claw fingernails.
fingernails,
I
yeah.
think I'm just into
I
vampires.
think you're into cats.
Fuck. You're right.
Yeah.
I am into cats. God damn it, dude.
But to be fair, I think a
tracks.
cat is the most like sexually prowess animal.
Yes. Bro,
Like
they
in media.
fuck. You remember that anime character that's a cat?
Yeah,
That was in the
yeah,
Discord a couple days ago?
Okay, we're losing.
I'll have the link in the Discord below. Everyone can.
No one's allowed.
y'all
in
gonna
there.
go right back into fucking anime.
Oh, bro, you don't.
Dude, I listened to.
You watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was like, shut
Great,
the fuck up.
great show. Great show.
For anybody,
No,
I mean,
not for anybody.
I mean,
Yes.
there's other animes as well that are great.
but
that's like saying Pokemon. That's not even.
y'all watch SpongeBob?
Pokemon's way better than Yu-Gi-Oh.
SpongeBob's a great anime.
Yeah, bro.
Pokemon
wrong.
as an anime better than Yu-Gi-Oh? Big doubt.
They're both not good as like actual animes. They're both actual children's shows.
Yeah, I mean that is true.
Come on, dude.
I don't even think
and not
Yu-Gi-Oh
even
is
like
like
a My Hero
Japanese.
Kid
But
show.
okay, but have you watched any Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
That's
You haven't
not
watched Yu-Gi-Oh
dubbed?
at all?
When I was a kid, I did.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
That's
That's not
not
done.
dubbed.
No.
No.
Watching this,
good.
you're
It's
watching
actually
sub.
good.
Get out.
It's actually good.
That is
No.
kind of weird, bro. I'm not gonna
Like-
lie.
no. But the
It's-
comedic value of the dub is more important than the dramatic value of
Well,
the sub.
fair enough.
Does it
Have
get
you watched
dramatic?
Yu-Gi-Oh Abridged?
Yes.
Okay.
I
That's
grew
good.
up
That's
with
good
you. How could I have not watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, bro?
Were y'all
You
into-
literally shoved it into my face every day, and I had
so
to
good.
watch
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's what she said.
Hell yeah,
amazing.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you have dueling discs?
No, but I was wanting one.
I didn't have one either,
Matt
but I
told
always-
me he had one of
Yeah,
those.
of course, fucking Matt.
Yeah,
had
Matt's a
dueling
virgin.
discs,
I
bro.
did play competitively.
Ooh.
Now-
did you go to Did you go to tournaments?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's about
You're
where
a
it ends.
Fucking nerd.
Marvin has also competed in Pokemon.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes,
how
sir.
do you play Pokemon card? Like battle? Is
I mean,
it
it's
battle?
super easy.
I
It's-
figured
it's-
I looked at it the same way, like as Yu-Gi-Oh, like playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
No,
but
No,
Pokemon
Yu-Gi-Oh's
has
way
a
different.
Pokemon has like a very set, clear way it works.
So, have you
but
ever-
He mostly, I think, mostly competed in like digital Pokemon.
oh,
Oh no, I've done both.
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
You fucking virgin.
Fuck you.
Eargate.
Did you play on the SP?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you've obviously played
Super
the Pokemon
penis.
games, right?
Soggy penis. Oh,
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You've obviously played the like
Yes.
actual
Yeah,
games.
yeah, yeah.
The card game works exactly the same way.
Okay.
Basically.
It's just
But
on paper.
What's all
It's
those
just on
energy cards then? Like, what are they? What
Yeah,
value
what
do they
are
hold?
those?
The energy,
And then like, how do you dodge? Like, who determines a
there's
dodge?
no dodging.
Oh, so you just take it every time?
Yeah, you just fucking right up the butt.
Well, you
Okay,
can't
well, then
dodge
where's-
in the games either, though.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Oh,
well, like by
sometimes you-
chance.
yeah,
yeah.
So the newer games,
Marvin's
sorry,
like, let me
I
tell
guess
you
we're gonna
about this
get
shit.
real fucking nerdy.
Oh,
We've already
Yeah.
we
We're
opened
already
this
there.
with ROTC.
We're already
so-
there, son.
The newer games, if your friendship is high enough, you can shout at your Pokemon and they'll dodge a shot, which Sean knows was not a thing.
No, that was
from the
never a thing.
No, I
originals.
mean, yeah, I also know that was not.
Yeah,
Mar-
but in the
I
show, that was a
definitely know.
thing.
Yeah.
When Ash is like, Pikachu,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
out of there.
No,
He like
sure.
Pikachu like
Pikachu would be like,
But it-
bitch.
like, stop yelling at me. I'm doing my best.
And then everyone dies.
It makes the video games kind of weird because they're easy to get through the story and shit.
Yeah.
I've also seen clips of the new game, Legends of Arceus, I think.
I
Arceus.
just bought that
You
yesterday
copped? Okay.
and played it for a little bit.
Would you say it's a Souls-like experience?
No.
Because I saw that there's like boss fights where you, the trainer, are battling with a Pokemon.
Yes, sir.
What?
That's
sir.
Dark Souls, bro. There's no way it's not.
No, but not Dark Souls intensive in terms of intensity.
Yeah.
Uh,
But there's boss fights now.
yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
it's
Pokemons are you
not
fighting? What are you
anything different.
Like a Zapdos,
Like a
Articuno. No, Arcanine's not. I'm talking like legendary Pokemon, dog.
Like what is the one that starts with a Z? The
Zapdos.
No, not that one. Is in the Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh, those are not good games, and I don't know them.
You're telling me Ruby and Sapphire aren't good Pokemon games?
I'm Gen 1, Gen 2 only.
Okay.
Disgusting.
And Marvin knows that's the best generation.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the best, but it's the one I played the
what's
most.
the legendaries from Ruby Sapphire?
There's
What is
Kyogre.
Groudon?
Groudon.
Kyogre is what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That's a
not
K.
Z, whatever.
Did I say Z?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
you
Z.
did.
only.
Oh,
That's what's
I don't know my alphabet.
You were
which
thinking of
some
Zapdos.
Probably thinking of Rayquaza.
Rayquaza.
Is that the dragon one?
Rayquaza.
Okay.
Is that the dragon one?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a Z in there somewhere.
Yeah. Very close to the end.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I read.
So
my
we're gonna stop talking
things
about
back.
this nerd shit.
Yeah.
and,
Okay. Let's
World
talk
War
about.
III is
Let's talk
to
about.
happen.
what'd you say?
World War III is about to happen.
Oh,
Well, that's pretty.
nah, it's not. It's
Yeah,
not,
it's
bro.
definitely not.
I mean,
It depends on who you ask.
I think. Look, I don't think.
Are we about to get into an uneducated conversation about?
I don't want to because
a
we
war?
did so much of that last week.
Man, I'm very well, not very educated on this.
I mean, look, Here's what I'll say. We've had a lot of reasons to go to war with Russia for a long time, and we haven't. I don't think this is any different.
Here's what I'm going to say. I told you this before the podcast started.
Marvin's like, I told you, if you say we're not going to war, I'm going to fucking walk out of the podcast.
Say the word Russia, I'm getting fucking started.
I am by no means a Trump supporter.
Hell yeah.
no.
But after these...
Oh, no.
After these last
He bought a
events,
MAGA hat?
He has said two things.
Who? Putin or Trump?
Trump.
Oh.
One was praising Putin
Hell
for
yeah.
being a genius, which I'm sure he means in military terms.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean you should be associated with those people.
Yeah, no,
Just we can all.
Yeah, but Trump has
think
always
about
been associating
one-
with the Russians.
right, which
He has a hotel
it
in
was.
Russia.
If he was like, if my administration was in charge, this wouldn't have happened. Not because they respect us, it's because you're butt buddies.
Yeah. Okay.
But he also said, I can't even remember.
Okay. Thank God. Okay, so y'all remember when Russia invaded Crimea
Uh-huh.
and nobody gave a fuck?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is the same situation, bro. I don't see it being any different.
Yeah. No,
Ukraine is more
that's the second
recognized.
thing that I was thinking about. The sanctions. He was like, you're going to put sanctions on him? Okay. That's kind of weak. Which, yeah.
Yeah, because
Putin
America
doesn't give a
can't.
shit about your sanctions. He made a decision when he invaded the Ukraine.
Yeah, he did. But I mean,
Like,
I think the reality of like the global situation is Russia is like a little kid with a actual real gun in their hands. So you got to really be careful about
Right.
how you respond to them throwing a temper tantrum.
right. I will say it's kind of crazy, just with everything that has happened to us in the past couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
that Putin is going crazy before Kim Jong Un.
I mean, I think Kim Jong Un went crazy shortly after he was born. I don't think there's any real logic.
No, I'm talking about in terms of
waging
an
war?
actual threat to
Yeah,
us.
Who did he wage war with, though? South Korea?
I mean,
Anyone.
he's always fucking with them, but
Yeah.
there was that, like, should we like fuck with him?
Right.
Or is he gonna bomb us?
Yeah,
I think
that was the
Putin
threat. But
has-
in terms of like invading other countries, I don't think North Korea has any real shot.
Yeah, and I think they know
Because,
that.
I mean, they're
Right.
they're landlocked for sure.
Right.
The only country they could is South Korea, but South Korea is really heavily tied with us, so they're not
Yeah,
gonna.
Yeah.
I'm more thinking about.
You're more,
bombing us,
you're more thinking of them being upset at us
where
directly.
Putin has, well, not outright said it, has implied that if we get involved,
He'll blow us up.
shoot some
Yeah.
nukes our way.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, that's the implication. Otherwise,
That's the implication with
So,
everyone we go
yeah.
to war with.
do
though.
we call his bluff or not?
no, we can't.
I mean,
Yeah.
no. At
No,
this
that's-
point, we
and
don't call a bluff
yeah.
with any, and nobody calls a bluff with us. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. No bluffs are being called because everybody in this world has something that can
Yeah.
severely eradicate
Yeah.
a population.
Yeah. Mutually assured destruction is, I think, going to keep us from waging war against Russia. Probably forever until like the end of the world.
Right. But
Unless it's got to be like some. Honestly, if anybody ever goes up against Russia like that, it's probably going to be some covert. We all go to bed one night and we wake up in the
KGB
morning.
and zone.
All of Russia's leadership is dead, and we don't
Yeah,
know
it's got
how.
to be done within.
It's got to be something like that, you know.
do we have shit like that though? I mean, we've got
What is it called? A coup
Hell yeah.
A coup
we've got
d'etat?
a giant military, but
You think America ain't running some goddamn corporate ops, bro, or covert
You ever
ops?
seen
Let me put you on, bro. You ever played
ever-
Modern Warfare?
are you talking about
You ever
fucking
seen,
Metal Gear Solid shit right now?
Yes, bro.
We're just gonna invade the jungles of Russia.
How hard do you think it is to get American spies into Moscow? Because I'll tell you right now, they're already there and they've been there.
You're telling
and
me
vice versa.
That's-
There's Russian
that-
spies here.
That's fair as fuck, but to take down a whole regime
They just got to
Yeah,
go like
bro.
this, bro. They just got to go peep
to
a few times.
to like 60 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've never seen Mission Impossible?
Yeah, bro.
It's basically the same thing.
You just get 60 spies
Yeah,
and
that's
make
a
them all
movie.
one time go pew.
A movie based on real events.
Damn, bro. Based on, yeah, it's true.
It's fair
based
enough,
on-
bro. You got me.
Okay, so I'm gonna change
please.
speeds a little bit here. Marvin?
Yes.
You playing Elden Ring?
No. What the fuck is that?
You know, are you saying that like you don't know what that is?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Elden Ring.
I've heard the name. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Okay.
No cap.
Okay. It's the biggest video game in the world right now.
I only play first-person shooters and Pokemon.
It's a new Souls game, but it's made by From
really?
Software, who develops Souls, in collaboration with Jar Jar Martin, who wrote Game of Thrones,
Okay.
among many other
Well,
things.
I'll put it to you this way. I've never played a Souls game either.
Me neither, but I think this is going to be the first one.
So-
I'm
Yeah,
really
it looks
close
really.
to
I've
getting
watched a lot of gameplay. Honestly,
Yeah.
it looks so
it.
difficult.
It looks dope.
That's the whole thing with Souls game, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is. Mhm.
Ricky was trying to tell me one drunken night. He was blabbering on about how Souls, like, he was like, if you've never played a Souls games before, bro, it's literally the hardest thing you'll ever do. And I was like, okay, Ricky. all right.
literally.
See, and that's for me.
And
I like
go ahead.
difficult games, right? Like I like a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't like a Dark Souls challenge.
Yeah, but I think
Like,
that's the whole point of the game. It's like one of those things where, like,
Also,
you really put in a lot of effort.
Yeah.
yeah,
And once you finish it, or if you ever do, it's that much more satisfying.
I've heard a lot about Elden Ring specifically, that it's still a Souls game. It's still extremely challenging, but it's a lot more user friendly or player friendly in terms of like working you into it. And there's like,
Instead of like throwing you into a shitstorm.
and there's a lot of quality of life improvements that just make not easier, but just less tedious.
Right.
Like not having to replay the last 45 minutes of the game when you die.
Yeah.
And
Bigger checkpoints.
it's open world,
yeah. Yeah.
which
I
is
heard
a
that too.
big new thing for the Souls games.
How does
It's not open world in the story mode though, right? It's just
No, it
open
is.
It is?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
does that
So do you
work?
run into other players?
Well,
during
it's
your-
open world, but it's not a multiplayer game. So it's a big open world, and you can go wherever you want, but it's still
in
just
that
you.
sense. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
okay, gotcha.
How does that work in terms of like progression? Like,
You
are
just
you
have
gonna
to.
run into things that you can't?
It's the same as
Right,
Breath of the
yeah.
Wild. Think about Breath of the Wild. It's literally very hard Breath of the
Okay.
Wild.
Fair.
Yeah. And also obviously really dark and weird.
Which is what I thought Pokemon Arceus was going to be.
Yeah, that's what we all thought, dude.
That's
Instead,
alright.
it's...
I mean, Pokemon is just every Pokemon game ever.
Yeah. I mean, Legends
No,
of Arceus
but-
is different, but...
It is, but
It
it's
is
still.
a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
But it's still
I will
at the
say
base
that.
level.
But it's
just-
not a Breath of the Wild.
I will say with every Pokemon game that I buy, that's like baseline. Like the generic bullshit that comes at the beginning, I'm bored immediately.
Right. But speaking
with-
of Dark Souls, though, are you actually going to play it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'll sit in your room and watch you play it.
Well, I've been thinking. So here's another thing about it. It's available on consoles and PC, and I think so. People are saying, at least right now, it's better to get it on console.
Yeah.
Because the PC version is not quite as well ironed out. They're having
really?
a little bit. It's mostly like frame drops here and there. Not like a big deal.
as always.
But I think I'm gonna get it on PC anyway
The movement
because
is probably easier.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna play on controller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Regardless, but the reason is that if I get it on PC via Steam, then when I get a Steam Deck, I can play it on that, which parlays us into
Ooh,
the Steam
motherfucking
Deck.
Steam,
Yeah, because this is a big thing right now for nerds. Do you know what the Steam Deck is?
You briefly talked about it, but I've never heard about it.
Okay. So the Steam Deck, for those who don't know, is, I mean, by default, you would call it a video game console in the same way that the Switch, the Nintendo Switch is. But instead of it being like a proprietary console, it's literally a computer. Like a Nintendo Switch format, physical format, but a computer.
Does it have like a keyboard and shit?
No.
No.
It has a big touchscreen on it.
Oh.
It has joysticks on it. It also has two like touch sensitive pads that along with like a bunch of buttons on the back and stuff. It runs Linux technically.
Linux.
Yeah.
SteamOS, basically, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it runs
Who
Linux,
runs
but
Linux anymore.
well, the reason
Only
is
the real nerds.
Me. But
Yeah. I was gonna say. Linux
yeah.
is so.
I mean, Linux has always been a super nerd thing.
yeah.
But it's advantageous in this situation because of the way that the development is going for them. And the beauty in it is, obviously, it's running, or like by default, you're going to play all your games through Steam on the Steam Deck, which means nerds like us who have a fat Steam library already of games that we've owned for a long time.
Well, Sean, not me.
Yeah, not him because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
When you log into that bad boy, your whole game collection is already there, available to play. Anything that you play on the
Can you
computer,
play
bro.
any Steam game?
Yes.
Are they all compatible?
Yes.
No.
Yes. It's not gonna be
Eventually.
fun.
Wait, no. There's a lot of games that don't work yet.
Like what?
I mean, I don't have a list here, but there's a lot. There's a list of games that are like verified officially, and those work no problem. There's a lot of other games that work for the most part, but there's like issues here and there. And there's definitely some games that aren't working yet at all.
I'm curious to see like how it
Like won't run?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of these games, even though they're on Steam, they're like Windows based.
Well,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was
So
gonna say.
my first, so this is very similar to the, I can't remember what it's called, but they had like a little console basically.
PSP?
that streamed your games from your PC to this little console.
Oh,
You
like
play them on your TV,
there's been a few. Yeah.
and it worked exactly the same as it would on the computer. And you could play those games with a controller. It's gonna be painful.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if you can play these games with a controller.
So
Or
if
are
you're
you gonna have to play
if you're really curious, I encourage you to look up like a review
video.
because the thing about it is, I mean, obviously it's a big challenge to try to tackle games that were designed for keyboard and mouse on a controller.
handheld? Yeah.
But Steam has done a really good job. These touch pads that they have on the Steam Deck basically replace the mouse.
Is Steam owned by another company? Like is that just or is
it's
Steam its own?
Valve.
Okay.
Yeah, Valve is a software development company. They're the ones that made Half-Life, Portal, a lot of big shit. Like
And
they're-
they
they're-
created Steam. And most of the
Steam
games.
Steam is the name of their game selling platform. And okay. So anyway, the input thing, the touchpads are like taking the place of the mouse, and it's actually done really good. And I think they're also combining that with like gyroscopic movement for like fine tuning your aim.
Really?
Which on paper I don't like how that sounds,
I
No.
can't get down with gyro.
but I do get down with it because I used it in Breath of the Wild, and it's
Gyroscoping
so
your controller?
good.
In a game
You could do that with your controller?
Well, no. So when you're playing with a Switch,
with
Oh.
certain controllers.
you're either holding the Switch and then you can move it, or even when you're playing with the controller, when it's hooked up to the TV, it still has motion controls the same. And so like you use this thumbstick to look at what you want to shoot, but then the fine-tuned movements, you just like give it a little tilt here and there, and it works really well.
That is good for games like Breath of the Wild. Not good for games like, say, Overwatch, which is on the Switch now.
I think it's still going to be better than
Like there are
Without
people
it.
that can
but Overwatch
master
is
it,
Steam,
but
though.
I don't know.
But I don't have many Steam. Almost don't have any Steam games that like require keyboard and mouse. So I can't think of any game that would be difficult. The only Steam games I have are like Jackbox games and things like that. Like things
well,
to
it's
play
not
with
going to be
friends.
limited to Steam. That's the beauty in it. Is this thing is just a computer, so you can play
But it
anything. on it.
allows you access to your Steam library.
Yeah, so you can open Steam and play any of your Steam games.
But you can play theoretically like Modern Warfare.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to, once people figure out the best way to do it, I
Like
could install
Fortnite.
Valorant. I could install Fortnite.
Really?
So-
Any
so the way
computer
that-
game?
Any PC game.
The way that little box worked was when you load it up, it goes immediately into Steam Big Picture,
Yeah.
which is their little console type thing. And then you can exit out of that and access your full PC and run whatever you want.
Google
Yeah.
Chrome and
Yeah.
Yeah.
things like that.
Just-
Okay.
And so the Steam Deck actually revives that functionality as well,
Right.
because in general, the Steam Deck is going to run the games on the handheld, like it's processing all the gameplay live. But if you want to play something like maxed out 4K, like super cinematic experience, and get like 250 frames per second, you can still set it up to play the game on your PC and just stream the video to your handheld, which is a functionality that's been around for a long time. But I mean, the implications of this device are so far reaching, bro. First off, Nintendo is completely shitting themselves because there's already.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think so, bro.
I don't think so.
There's already a tutorial to emulate the Switch on the
Dude.
Steam Deck.
Here's Yes. But we've also been emulating Nintendo on PCs for a while.
And
But this is a
calculators.
handheld.
And
You could play Nintendo
This is
games.
Marvin. This is literally can do everything a Switch does and way more for almost the same exact price.
I don't think so. Kids still exist.
Okay.
Kids are not getting a Steam Deck. They're getting Switches for
Under
Christmas
10.
and their birthdays.
Under 10, you're right.
Not even under 10.
Bro, I
I
think-
will say until that kid understands what a PC is,
Yeah. 12-year-olds understand what a PC is.
sure. But what the Steam Deck can do for them
You been on Fortnite?
beyond that.
I think 10 to 12 is the age that they're going to like that's when you generally become like an enthusiast or might become an enthusiast if you're really plugged in and you're like a nerd like we were.
Man, I don't know.
I
But you
think
still have to set those emulators up where the Switch
but it's
just
not
runs
that
the
hard.
games.
I think anyone who's getting look, bro, I'm not saying the Switch is going to be completely out of business, but I'm saying there's a big portion of their market share that is going, damn, the fucking Steam Deck is better.
Yeah, and we need to
mean-
figure out a way to do
I
something
mean,
better.
hopefully they'll. I don't think Nintendo is going to evolve much from the Switch.
I mean, hopefully they at
like,
least
that's-
get off their asses. That's
their
really all we
trying.
want.
Yeah.
How about you let me use Bluetooth headphones?
Well, you can do that now. Finally.
I can't.
What?
Can I? I don't
Fucking
know.
update your Switch.
Maybe, yeah, I just didn't know there was an update. I actually have been on my Switch for the first time, like today.
Yeah, I saw you pull out your Switch. I was like, "Did you buy a Switch?"
He's like, you've always had a Switch.
I was like, "Bro, we could."
Yeah, bro. I've been on it for the first time, and so since I moved here, probably
Yeah, I
playing
haven't
Breath
seen
of the
you pull
Wild
it out.
again. I installed Breath of the Wild on my PC as well, and that's pretty lit.
Hell yeah,
But then I was like, I want to lay down,
Anyway.
so I was playing it on my Switch again.
dude, if we could lay down and play Valorant, that would be so cool.
I mean, get a Steam Deck and you'll be able to.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I don't know. Are those controls ever going to be good as mouse and keyboard, though?
No, probably not. But no controller has ever been as good.
I think it's going to be pretty close.
Oh, well, okay. For games like Call of Duty or Overwatch, you have aim assist.
Yes, hell yeah. Shout out.
Valorant is never going to put aim assist in their shit.
I mean, they will when
Yeah, I don't think they should. Or
they
I
will
think-
when controllers come out though.
Yeah,
like they've had the idea of bringing Valorant to console.
But if that's the case, then there'll probably be controller only lobbies.
Yeah,
Because
no, I
you
agree.
can't have people on controller. This game is so competitive.
I agree, but they are definitely going to put in aim assist.
Maybe. Although it would be interesting to see.
It'd be so interesting to see people like on console. The norm will be zooming in because people are just
Zooming
used to
in.
zooming in.
Oh, like in Call of Duty.
Yeah,
To
like
be fair,
left
I do
trigger,
that a
right
lot
trigger.
depending on the game. On the
gun, yeah.
I will
But that's
say-
gonna be the norm for almost all guns.
Yeah.
I will say the last time we played, I was surprised to see character-specific controls on Valorant.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, shit.
What do you mean
Yeah.
by that?
So when I played it before, y'all, I bound my jump to my scroll wheel because I could bunny hop easier and it's just
Yeah.
easier that way. But there's one character that doesn't work with, and that's Jet.
Oh, because
When
she
you jump with her,
you gotta hold
hold the jump,
and you hold it.
She
to-
glides.
She glides. Okay.
And I was like, well,
I see what you mean.
can't
Yeah,
ever use Jet ever. And,
well, to be fair, there's hundreds of thousands of other people who use Jet.
fair. But this last time
But
we
yeah.
played, I was like, I'm gonna check, see if they got it, and they've got it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're really setting themselves up to be the biggest name in esports right now.
Yeah, I would say it's probably one of the more behind Fortnite, the highest competitive game, like the most popular competitive.
I don't think
Esports
Fortnite's that competitive anymore.
I still think it is,
And
It's still a more
because
popular game, but
yeah.
I don't think the competitive scene is as big.
But
Fairly
I think because of the money in it, I think the competitive scene is still pretty high. Because these Fortnite tournaments, people walk away with almost millions of dollars.
yeah, but is it competitive?
I mean, yeah.
Or is it just a tournament? Like, is it just an open tournament? Or are we talking about like
I mean, it's
literal professional video game players?
It's like open tournaments where you like qualify.
Yeah.
You like participate in.
I mean, I guess that's
qualifiers.
technically still
and that I mean that's competitive.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a team is put together.
Yeah. It's fundamentally different between a BR
Yeah.
and like a team-based shooter.
I've always had that, like, can BRs really be competitive ever? Like, you can play as good as you want, but
I mean, even Warzone had a couple. I don't know if they were like official competitive, like run by something, but like there was like Warzone Fridays or whatever between streamers where
never,
you know, like there was point-based systems based on like the amount of kills, your placements.
never from Activision, but for sure people brought that up.
And but then you would also be put in lobbies against other people competing though, which I don't know how they did that. I'm not sure, but
I mean, there's an official Call of Duty league.
Yeah,
but is
that's
that with
for
Warzone?
multiplayer.
Yeah,
that's
that's for
like
multiplayer.
search and destroy and domination.
Yeah, I never heard of it Warzone. But with these like Warzone Fridays, you would get streamers or other people who were just really good that would team up together and like enter, and then they would be put in like a series of games in different lobbies.
Well, I know they could do that with Fortnite because they had the codes to put in. I don't know if Warzone has that.
I don't know how it works specifically, but I do remember watching like Nick Merckx and Tim Thatman every like Friday or so participate in it. And like real money was made. So
No doubt. But Valorant is a better game.
Yeah,
I only say that because like Valorant, I mean, everything we're saying about Valorant here is really what we're saying about Counter-Strike. It's built from the ground up to be a super technical, super tactical, extremely competitive, 5-tick servers. Like, it is as close as you can get to like a purely skill versus skill competition.
Yeah.
You know?
I would say it's there. Like at the highest level, it's all skill.
Yeah.
Like there's almost no luck involved.
Yeah, I agree. Whereas with like BRs and Call of Duty type game styles,
there's different point systems.
and you can't escape some amount of luck being in play.
And hacking is also like a big thing
that's
that they try to combat. It's a lot easier to hack in like a tournament in a BR than it is in a Valorant tournament. So yeah, I agree. I mean, I'd agree that it's superior in the competitive sense, but it also exists in BR as well.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm definitely getting a Steam Deck. And
you said the price is comparable to a Switch, like it's like $400.
It starts at $400.
That's not comparable to a Switch at all.
How much does a Switch cost?
Switch is like
$350 at most for the OLED.
You're talking about $50 difference, dude.
For the OLED one.
Yeah, which is like the
You
current.
can get a regular Switch for like $250.
No, MSRP.
Yes.
I'm checking your facts right now.
I feel like every Switch I've ever seen is in the
Go ahead and do that
300s.
while I get a drink.
Go ahead.
Go for it, Bubba.
Sprint at full speed.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
So Walmart has the OLED Switch listed at $480.
$480.
The regular one is $390.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch Lite is $300. Huh? That's not MSRP. You think Walmart is marking it up?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pull up Nintendo's website.
Those aren't coming from Walmart.
Oh, maybe you're right.
shipping
Yeah, maybe you're
from
right.
Walmart.
Maybe you're right. Okay, $350 for the OLED.
Right.
Wow. Walmart is marking up prices like
Well,
that.
it's probably not Walmart. It's the Walmart marketplace, quote unquote, where any vendor can sign up to sell.
Okay.
Regular Switch
Walmart
is
has a marketplace
$300
like that. That's just Amazon.
MSRP, and the OLED is $350. So, I mean, to be fair, I think the OLED is more comparable. But even if we're comparing the regular Switch to the Steam Deck, we're talking $100 more for like a way better system in the long haul, I think. Because what are you really getting with the Switch that you don't get with the Steam Deck? I can't think of anything, honestly. Except for like
Super Smash
the
Bros.
fact that the controllers come off. But you can run Super Smash on Steam Deck is what I'm saying. Like you can emulate any system on the Steam Deck. Because it's just a computer.
Maybe I just have I've had bad experiences with emulation. I mean,
It's definitely not as easy. It can be a
Like-
bitch.
even with PS2 games on the computer that I first had was pretty powerful. It was mid-range, but it was pretty powerful. And the computer that I have now is way better than that.
Yeah.
And I still can't run Metal Gear Solid 2 on that bitch.
Really?
Yes. And I can't figure it out.
Can anyone do it? Or like
yes, I've seen it done.
Okay, so it's doable. You're just having technical problems getting it to go.
Right. And
Where do those technical problems come from?
It's just
I have to assume it's from my hardware.
it could be, or it also could be like the thing about setting up a computer like emulation is unfortunately almost always not an easy process to get set up because it's designed not to be. Video game producers go through a lot of work to try to make it to where you cannot run their games on other software, on other hardware. I mean, and so there's a lot of like roundabout shit you have to do. Software has to be in like just the right state. It's all very like here and there. You're like going in and like finding random files and deleting them or creating them in new places where they never used to be before. It's a process. But once you get there, assuming you can, then hopefully everything runs well.
Okay.
But like when the other day, I was just experimenting to see if I could get Breath of the Wild emulated on my computer. And it took me like a couple hours just to figure it out.
Some emulators are a lot easier than others, though, for sure.
That is true.
No,
Game Boy emulators are almost you can do them. In your
anything
sleep.
from more than a decade ago is easy.
Yeah.
And another good thing is the Steam Deck is literally only one device, and it's going to be the most popular device for emulation of all time. And so there's going to be so many guides out there. It's going to be very like not common knowledge, but it's going to be easy to find good, accurate information about how to emulate what you want to emulate on the Steam Deck.
Dude,
So that's exciting.
When I was in high school, our like calculus class had like they would like give us calculators to like have for the year.
Yeah.
In order to participate. It was a TI 84 Inspire.
Yeah.
Pretty
Where
high
did you
functioning.
go? Shit.
I went to
buy our shit.
He went to Harmony
I went to
or
Harmony
Harmon.
Science Academy.
Oh, I get that.
But
Asians.
yeah. But so at the beginning of the year, they would give the entire class a TI 84 Inspire. And me and a couple of our friends, we figured out that we could like emulate a Game Boy on
What?
the calculator. And we would play Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros. And Pokemon.
Not a Game Boy Color, but like
No,
The original Game
but
Boy.
the
Just a
original
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy. Yeah. And we would play like
Damn.
Pokemon, Zelda, like Super Mario Bros.
You're a nerd.
the best I ever did with a TI 85 is Snake.
No, it was a TI 84 Inspire. So I think it was a little more powerful. It was one of the top of the line
Okay.
calculators.
Dude, you fucking nerd.
Yeah. But bro,
Where have you been hiding
We
this?
would be in class just playing.
Yeah? Oh my God, that's
Playing
great.
games.
Go buy a TI 84 Inspire
Yeah.
right now.
Dude, I had a TI like
It probably would
We
be
were-
less expensive to get a Steam Deck.
my senior year of high school, we were supposed to give them back, but me and a couple other people just never gave it back.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
didn't say anything, so I still have mine. But I think I
it
went
in
back
your room
home.
right now?
No, I looked around my room for it like a couple of years ago because I remember I had it and I couldn't find it, so I don't know where it went.
Okay, that's fair.
there is a
But I mean, the calculator itself costs it's pretty expensive.
there's a company out right now
Inspire with the N and then dash Spire.
Inspire.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
interesting.
making
if you're doing any research on the price.
No, I'm looking up the Steam Deck. But I'll look it up.
this is what it's called, the Analog.
Oh my god, was that a remote control?
It is a
Looks
so
like a
they've
TV remote.
created. So you've seen mods of Game Boys with like the backlit screen and all that. Analog has made
Seen mods
their
of like
own
controllers and shit.
proprietary system that's shaped like a Game Boy that has everything,
Oh, I know the one
backlit
you're talking
and shit.
about. What's it called?
and you can run analog,
Yeah.
and you can run straight up like Game Boy games on it.
Yeah.
Game Boy Color, original Game Boy Advance.
SP.
That shit looks dope,
bro.
but
That
it's
does
also like $500.
And there's, well, okay. I was gonna say there's no reason to get that when you could get a Steam Deck, but that's not true because the Analog is running original cartridges. Like you can
Yes.
take your literal Pokemon Yellow
Oh,
original,
really?
Yes.
put it in
And
there and play
Stick
it.
it in there.
Yeah.
That's lit
pretty
as
cool.
fuck.
That's pretty cool.
But for nerds like you, Marvin, I don't think there's any good reason to get that over the Steam Deck, except for the literal physical experience of it.
Right. And that's what I would want the
Yeah.
analog for. And that's why I would get an analog over a Steam Deck.
Yeah.
I just don't see myself getting a Steam Deck.
Bro, when they announced this, you were so hyped for it, and now you're being a downer.
I was. The issue is,
Que te pasa, Calabasa?
what am I going to play on it
Anything.
that wouldn't be more enjoyable
Everything.
on a keyboard and mouse?
Fair. My answer to that is
What if you're out and about?
yeah. Which, to be fair, is not that often.
It's like the argument of a PSP being better than a PS2. Like PSP,
Well,
you could play on the go.
Yeah.
The PSP had quite a few original games for it that were
Right.
fucking sick.
Right.
All I'm saying is, I think at $400, I'm super intrigued in being able to play BioShock, full fat Skyrim, Elden Ring, Portal, anything else I want to play in the world because I can emulate it if it's not available locally on my couch.
Man, that's fair. But like out of all those games that are gonna like run the way I want them to, Portal's coming to the Switch, and I already have a Switch. And Portal's not gonna put too much of a strain on my Switch, so I'm just gonna do that.
Probably won't put too much of a strain on a.
Yeah, but the Switch sucks, so now what?
Sell yours.
Hey, listen, bro, how about this? How about this, dude? I already own Portal on Steam.
Oh, so do I.
Why would I buy it again on Switch when I can just
Literally,
procure a Steam Deck and play it on Steam Deck for free?
it's 100% for my girlfriend.
Okay. Well, I don't have a girlfriend, so you're being a little simp.
Get it together.
Simp. Why don't you be a good boyfriend and get your girlfriend a Steam Deck?
Because we already have a Switch.
Not the same device. Sell your Switch, get a Steam Deck. You won't, pussy.
Nah.
You little pussy.
I did almost sell my Switch to get an OLED one.
Yeah, I don't blame
That
you.
was
What does OLED stand for?
Optical linear educational device.
that's so wrong.
No, it's
It sounds
organic
so
light emitting diode.
Oh,
It's just
That
an
sounds less
advanced
cool.
LED.
okay.
Basically, it's a fancier looking screen.
Yeah.
It's also bigger,
Oh,
which is
bigger's better.
huge on the Switch.
So it's-
Yeah.
Can you watch porn on the Switch?
Don't think
Can figure it out, I'm sure.
So the Switch doesn't have an internet browser
Didn't
that's like
The Switch
openly
used to- oh.
easy to use. You have to like do a manipulation of the system
Yeah.
to trick it into giving you an internet browser, which is supposed to, I think, only like it's only built into the system for like troubleshooting for engineers to use for some reason. But you can like trick it into giving you that, but it's complicated, and every time you want to access it, you have to go through the whole complicated thing.
okay.
Steam Deck's better.
Sounds like
It's
it.
just my opinion.
Steam Deck, you could probably watch porn.
I'm not the boss around here, but I am a 6-inch king, and I'm saying the Steam Deck is better. And the crazy thing is, you thought that too, and I don't know why you're switching up on me, Marvin.
He's switching
It's the price point.
up on you.
It's the price point and the fact that I would have to wait for it to begin with.
Brother, we're talking about $100,
And we're talking about a
and it's
couple month wait.
Marvin, it's out now.
Oh, we're talking about it's out now.
No. It's out that I can buy it and it's going to be at my doorstep within a week.
I mean, yeah.
You should.
Well, I
buy
mean,
it just
okay,
to
so
see.
technically,
That shit is going to be on a wait list till at least 2023.
this is bro. Remember how long we had to wait for Switches? This is the same thing.
When the Switches first came out?
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Now.
the silicone shortages that every
Sure.
computing device in the world
For
is facing
sure.
right now.
I get that.
Y'all know
Okay,
I still
that's
can't get a
what I'm talking
PS5. It's tough out here. It's tough to get a PS5 out here too.
Still,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, if I could get whatever the fuck I wanted to right now,
You get a
it's going to
PS5.
be a PS5.
nah, Steam
But
Deck
that's
over
not going to
PS5.
happen.
Steam Deck over PS5.
Have you seen a PS5 run on a fucking OLED TV, bro?
Well, first off, I don't have an
Shit
OLED
is
TV.
fucking beautiful.
And second off, God of War is on PC now, so I have zero reason to get a PlayStation, except for Spider-Man. But that'll probably be on PC eventually too.
Eventually, probably not. Actually,
I mean, if God of War is,
yeah, but
I don't see why Spider-Man wouldn't be.
Spider-Man's Sony specific. Like,
So is God of War.
oh, was it?
yeah,
exclusive.
Yeah. I don't know if they'll give up Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I don't see why. Honestly, I don't understand why they gave up God of War,
Yeah.
other than just
that's
for
insane.
like to move
Yeah.
Do you think they
volume.
got paid?
fat paid. I mean, they're getting fat paid because people are buying it.
Yeah, but do you think there was like a collaboration where
No, because there's no like. There's no company that is like the PC company.
Oh, okay.
You know, like the only reason you make your game available on PC is because you're just going to sell a lot of copies.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about that is they sold a lot of copies of God of War on PC to people who had already paid for the game on PlayStation, which is always how it
They
goes.
also save money by not creating like a physical copy of it too.
Yeah. Well, they made physical copies for PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean, like
for
for people
PC.
who buy it on PC,
Yeah.
they'll probably make more of a profit on it because they're not
That's true.
manufacturing and producing
That's true, for sure.
the physical disc. Interesting. Oh yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, what else, dude?
I don't know. We've been
What was
talking about
what was Sean
Just
like?
Hey, you know what
in high
else,
school?
bro? Can't use Discord on fucking Switch. Suck my dick, dude.
fuck Discord anyway.
Nah, Discord's pretty good. I like Discord.
Discord's pretty cool.
Discord usually sounds a lot better than in-game voice comms. I'll say
Oh,
that.
for sure.
100%.
Yeah. Are you gonna be using Discord on your Steam Deck while you're playing a game like that?
The thing is,
I mean, it depends on the game I'm playing.
but you also have the option to.
Again,
Yeah.
that would. I mean, you can use Discord on a PS5 too,
Can
or
you?
a PS4.
I never was able to figure it out. It's too complicated. It doesn't work.
You could download. No, there's no.
Yeah.
Is that new? I know you can install Discord and use it, but can you use it while you're playing another game? Because I've never been able to do that.
I don't know about that.
All right, that's what I thought.
But yeah,
You little bitch. You think I won't come across the table, dude?
you think I won't come on your
Sean?
table?
You talking shit about Steam Deck?
Don't make me reveal some fucking secrets about you right now.
Bitch, this is my podcast.
Sean was 100% a Trump supporter
That's not even true.
before Trump even became president.
He just liked his hotels.
He was like,
I just liked his
I
hair.
hope this man becomes a president.
What
one
was
day."
the? What
That's
was,
not even true.
What was the show
mean,
that he was on? What was the name of that show?
Oh, The Apprentice.
The Apprentice?
It was his show.
Yeah. Sean's like, I
show he
love
was
that
on.
show.
Yo, low-key, I did watch that show quite a bit.
Really?
You're fired.
You know, it's just not the performance
It's
you're
not the
looking
performance.
for. I'm
Get
sorry
outta
to have
here.
to do
You're
this.
fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
That
Pack
guy
your
went-
bags.
That guy went from actually being such a like
Funny.
cool idea of a person.
Oh.
Like everyone, even though he was goofy,
Yeah.
everyone like generally liked Trump, unless they just hated rich people. And he took that and threw it away. Now he's one of the most hated people ever in history.
I will say there is someone out there in the world, in Houston right now, that owes me $100 because when he was in the primaries back in the day, he was like, he'll never get the nomination. I was like, no, he will.
Yeah.
He will for sure. It's so dumb.
Dude, as
Look
soon as
who
he-
he's running against.
Yeah, as soon as he made the primaries, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna fuck around.
Yeah.
He's gonna become president. Like, he's gonna fuck around, dude.
Well,
You ever fuck around and become president?"
at the time, I didn't think he was going to make president. I was like, he's going to get
Oh,
the
I-
nomination.
I think as soon as he got the nomination, I was
He's-
like, "Yeah, there's no
He's going
way."
to be the Republican nominee for sure.
Trump.
This upcoming election. Yeah, probably. And if
talking
that
about running
happens,
again.
I'm so exhausted with this shit, man.
it's a lot to keep up with.
Politics is so annoying.
It is so dumb.
I just want it all to be over. I
Like,
want to die.
I know we're supposed to be into it.
Let's just get drafted into the war, dude.
I want to fly my ass to Ukraine and fight voluntarily, dude.
Bro, just put on your AirPods and listen to Chief Keef. Just walk around.
I have been sharing on Facebook these
Hell yeah, you share on
Little
Facebook.
edits.
You're old as fuck,
Fucking-
dude.
Bro,
Hey,
Marvin
look.
scrolls Facebook every day.
there's these
You
edits
old
of
fuck.
like hard rap songs with like shots of Putin
Yeah.
with what's going on. I'm like, yo, this goes hard, bro. I'm gonna ruin everybody's day right now.
Bro, I can't. I'm not going to lie, bro. I think we have to stop being friends because you're still on Facebook. If I want to
I
really be
have
honest
been
about
trying
it.
to get off of fucking Facebook for so long, dude.
Just
And
do
I
it.
Just stop
dude. The
opening. Just
memes-
delete the app.
Just delete the app and get into
so
get to
hard, bro.
better social. There's
Get on
better
Reddit, get
social
on
media
Instagram.
Get on Twitter.
Instagram is Facebook.
Yeah, but you don't have to be 50 to use it.
Get on Twitter is the better version of Facebook.
That's a hot take.
It's
But
the
literally
correct take.
none of my friends, including the person that got me on Twitter, uses fucking Twitter anymore.
I don't know anybody. Like I've never like had a friend group that uses Twitter.
Because I would love to
The
be on
age gap
Twitter.
is showing right now.
I would
Our
love to
age
be
gap
on
is showing.
Sir, I was there
100%
when
of my
Twitter
time.
was born. Don't
I
you
know.
talk to me about an age gap. You fucking little whippersnapper.
But we are the ones who made Twitter a thing. You guys started Twitter and thought it was cool. And then we took over, made it cool. And you were like, oh, we can't keep up. So I'm off Twitter.
You know what, bro? You probably don't even know what a hashtag is.
Oh, I know.
Don't
what a hashtag
fucking
is.
come at me like this.
Look at my old Instagram posts. They're all hashtagged.
Oh, what
Yeah,
is the
Instagram
hashtag for?
hashtags.
Yeah, well, that's
Hashtag started on Twitter, you young bitch.
What is the hashtag used for?
Ooh, trivia.
to describe your post.
Nah.
You gay.
Hashtag is used
You gay.
to connect your post to other posts that have the same hashtag so that you can network.
It's a tagging system. It's a tagging
You know what? They
system.
created an actual tagging system, the @ where you can physically tag a
That's
singular person.
Different, Marv.
That's that's a whole different system. Oh my
Say it again.
bro.
Shut up. It's different. @ is to tag a person. Hashtags
Is to tag the
is
world.
to tag the the post with a word, which is supposed to be like a category or a specific.
Yeah.
Subject
But nobody uses
that
it
it's
anymore
relevant to.
on Twitter
True.
or Instagram.
Yeah, because that was before your time.
Yeah. But it's better that
When
way.
we were using hashtags on Twitter,
It's better
been
now that way.
bastardized.
when we were using hashtags on Twitter, you were literally
On MySpace.
no, bro. I mean, even when we were using hashtags on Twitter, MySpace was already dead.
No, yeah.
Did you have a MySpace?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, I'm
How old are you?
not
24.
old enough.
I mean,
And
to
you
be
were on
fair, I
MySpace?
was.
What
were you
I think
doing
it was
on
like
MySpace?
fourth and fifth grade. I had MySpace.
Bro, fourth and fifth grade, I had recess,
Yeah.
and I'm a nerd.
Fourth and fifth grade was MySpace because I had a MySpace when I lived in Kansas.
I mean, to be fair,
fifth grade.
when we were in fourth and fifth grade, literally the internet was just starting to be.
You had
a
AOL
thing.
Messenger.
Yeah.
But also,
No, not in fourth
Not
grade.
even. Yeah.
But also, no wonder you came out so fucked up.
yeah. Bro, I've seen some shit on the internet as a
Oh.
young adolescent child
Don't
that has scarred me to this day, bro.
don't even get me started.
I
bro.
know.
man.
That's why we can relate, bro.
I know. We're all damaged in the same way.
Yeah. We
We've
had
all
a conversation. I don't even know if it might have been on the podcast. It might have been off the podcast. But there was a website. There was like a forum, like a Reddit type website that I saw when I was in like late middle school, early high school, around that area. I don't remember the
4chan.
exact. 4chan is his own animal. But
seen- Yeah.
it was a website that was literally called Watch People Die. And it was a forum
Yeah,
type,
yeah.
like,
I've been on there.
Marvin lives on there.
yeah.
Yes.
And I,
To this day,
me and my friends at the time would scroll through them and just watch them. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing?
to this day
Yeah.
on Reddit, Watch People Die was a subreddit, and then it got
Oh, it was?
That's true,
Okay.
it got taken away.
I mean, thank God.
And then I'm sorry, Emily, but your brother put me on to another one.
Recently?
Yeah,
Why are y'all still looking for that?
Yeah, you need to,
bro.
you
I
need
don't
to
know
stop, dude.
what it is. Morbid curiosity gets the best of me.
I'm calling the authorities.
You gotta leave the house, Marvin.
I'm calling the
This is dark.
authorities, dude.
Okay, so a lot of it is.
Oh, let's not get too
more-
far into the morbid.
It helps
curiosity.
me feel
Aroused?
no, not aroused. Definitely not.
I'm nervous for where this is about.
It,
Yeah, me
it,
too.
It gets me like
On my dig hole.
it puts some perspective
Okay,
into my life.
that's
Like
I could be
I
dead.
deal with depression,
Uh-huh.
like real bad.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at shit like that, I'm like, yo, I don't actually want to die
Okay.
right now. Like, not even a little bit.
Okay. Well, thank God that's where that went,
I won't get
because it could have
into
gone a lot weirder.
the shit that I've seen. Some of that shit hits me real hard, and I'm like, yo,
I mean-
why would you ever do this,
I mean,
bro?
I've seen.
But
Yeah, I think we can all agree we've seen some weird shit. Are you googling
No. I'm ordering a Steam Deck.
at the current moment? I respect that.
he's gonna get it in 2024.
No, it's Q2. You idiot.
Yeah, in Q2 2024.
Q2 2022.
Q2
Stop.
these nuts. in your
Marvin,
mouth,
this is why I
dude.
hate you. You're ruining my life.
What else is new?
Literally nothing. It's the most consistent thing in my life. So what do you guys what'd you say is like your favorite thing you do? and then you were there. And
Oh, my favorite something like that was when I went to
ate some ass.
dude, you remember?
remember when we all ate ass at the same time?
Remember when we all ate each other's ass?
Yeah. No, y'all remember?
that.
You know, the human centipede type shit.
Y'all remember we watched that one movie? And it was like, give me that rock, and we were like,
No, it's my rock.
Can't have that rock, dude. And then he was like,
You talking about the movie Holes right
he was like, and then it was,
you gave the rock?
take too many rocks.
You're talking about Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Y'all ever heard this like a ancient Chinese proverb? You give a purple man too many rocks, bad.
Yeah, that's the plot of Infinity War.
Bro,
Yeah.
that was in the movie Shang-Chi, right?
That's another proverb, bro.
Yeah.
9 rings,
9 rings.
just fine. 10 rings. Uh-oh.
Yo, but straight up,
Four
Shang-Chi was
rocks.
a great fucking movie.
Yeah, it was. It was actually, when we watched it, I was like, yo, this might be my favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Also,
Mine because I'm Asian.
I cried
I feel
because
that.
of the dragon.
Yeah, I feel that. Also, one of the last podcasts I listened to, you didn't want to watch Black Widow?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
still far.
I literally can't get him to.
I can literally list 15
It's not-
other movies that I'd
It's
rather
not
watch.
the best Marvel movie
Then
by
I'm not
far,
watching it.
but it's
I am-
pretty
What's
fucking
the
good.
point of the movie?
Listen, I am.
What is the
you
plot
hate
that
women.
it moves forward?
You hate women if you don't want to watch this
What
movie.
plot moves it forward? I also
it
like
badass
funny,
women.
Funny enough, I haven't watched Captain Marvel as well, so maybe
There
I
you
do
go.
hate women.
There you go. I am.
But
Yo, you
I
actually
hate
hate
women.
women, dude.
I am hates women.
no, but I watched
Captain Marvel is
WandaVision, dude.
extremely upper mid.
upper.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say Captain Marvel.
You
is
have
low.
not seen it.
I tried to watch it and I fell asleep.
You fall asleep to Attack on Titan.
No, I
That
fell
is
asleep
not-
to Demon Slayer, but that's
that's
because
fair,
it was a
'cause
45-minute episode. It was a
pretty
boring
ass.
episode.
You are both testing me tonight, bro, and I don't want that.
But yeah, I still refuse to watch Black Widow because it doesn't move any plot
You're-
forward.
okay,
and
look.
I'm.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
need to.
I can appreciate someone saying, I'm not very excited about watching Black Widow. But what I cannot wrap my head around is saying, I refuse to watch Black Widow.
it doesn't move anything forward, and that's
Okay,
fair.
then
That was
why
my
would
concern with it.
Doesn't it
was
introduce a
simple.
lot of
But
new characters?
It's just
It does.
It's just 2 hours of me wasting my time. I could. You know how many times I can masturbate in 2 hours,
Bro.
1.5. I'd rather do that
Marvin,
than watch Black
have
Widow.
you watched have you watched
Black
Hawkeye?
Hawks? Oh, sorry.
Have you watched Hawkeye?
No, I haven't.
You are not a good nerd.
I need to get.
But there's a character in that
Yeah.
was introduced
But
in
I
Black
already
Widow,
know
and
who that
we
character is.
missed out on.
I already know who that character is.
No, you
Because I've
don't,
seen her
bro.
on TikTok and I've seen like fan pages.
Who's the character?
It's Yelena.
Yelena,
Yeah.
she's the blonde
No,
girl.
she's good. That's what's gonna move it forward.
You are.
That's-
She's just Black Widow, but she's still alive.
You're reaching so hard for reasons to not watch this movie.
She's just another Black Widow.
We're gonna watch
But
it
she's
tomorrow.
blonde
Look,
and
we're gonna
less
watch it.
mean and less charming and less hot.
No,
What you are
wrong
not
about it.
understanding is that, well, not understanding, but
She's
you
not
probably
Scarlett
didn't want
Johansson.
it. Is Sean and I have wanted a Black Widow backstory for the fucking longest.
Yeah, just read the comics. You
Because
nerd.
Yeah, when
she
you
just-
were in
No, no,
second
no.
grade,
Because the movies
we
and
were
the comics
watching
are
Iron
not
Man,
the same.
and we were like, "Yo, who's that? Why is Scarlett Johansson playing a personal assistant? Something not adding up here.
I was in second grade.
Something not adding up in this bitch, dude."
The movies and the comics are not the fucking same.
I know. But with all that being
No,
said,
the movies are way better.
yes, all that being said, Black
big
Widow is
psycho
still
on
a
that
boring movie, and I don't need to watch it.
We're watching it tomorrow.
No,
We're gonna watch
I'm
that or
busy
True
tomorrow.
Grit. You call it.
I'm busy tomorrow, dude.
No, you're not.
I am.
I'm gonna call out at work, and we're all three gonna watch this
Yeah,
shit.
we're all gonna
I'm
watch
busy
it.
tomorrow, dude.
No, you're
Kelly,
not.
don't watch
The
this
day
shit.
after.
Kelly, don't watch this.
Kelly
please.
Kapoor, please refrain from.
Isn't it Kimmy Kapoor?
Well, Kelly
it
Kapoor
Kelly
can
Kapoor?
watch this.
Who are you
My
talking about?
Kelly can watch
I
this.
don't know. Kimmy Granger? Oh, I'm confused.
Who? Okay.
What is happening?
Anyways,
Well, what else do we want to yell at each other about now? Wait, I gotta put $5 down to reserve a Steam Deck, bro? What kind
Yes,
of robbery
bro.
is this,
No,
dude?
I'm telling you,
It's
bro, and
not
you're not
worth-
gonna get it for another 2 years.
not
That's
worth.
not true. It literally
this
says,
is like the down payment for a
That's
Cybertruck.
what they say.
when has Valve done us wrong?
Where's my Portal 3?
They never promised a Portal 3.
But they should have.
Yeah,
I
but
hate it.
we could say that about a lot of things about a lot of companies, dude. Okay. I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to be friends with either of you anymore. And I'm ready for this podcast to be over.
Listen, it was fun while it lasted, but I'm going to watch Black Widow when in 2025. I'm calling it right now.
The longer you wait, the less likely you are to watch it, obviously.
I've already waited.
I'm going to put it on right now.
Okay. I'm
putting it on in your room, too.
Yeah, I'm going to come back.
We're Benny Hill chasing each other back and forth. Changing the
And
channels.
then I'm just going to sit on the toilet.
Okay.
And
I'm going to hold my iPad in front of you with Black Widow playing.
Keep my eyes open like that.
Toothpicks in your eyes. Okay. Everyone.
All right. Anyways, Marvin, thank you so much for coming and being a part of this fun experience.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to?
Do you want to plug your Instagram or Facebook?
Do you want to yell at us about?
Do you want to tell us how big your wiener is?
I don't want to plug any of that. My wiener is way too small.
It's
to
large.
Plug
Oh, you plug in a socket though.
Plug it in a hot pocket, dude.
But
Plug it in that big old socket, dude. You plug it in like a red rocket, dude.
Oh, bro, we're hitting that hot crock pocket, dude.
Crock pot it when you sock it, dude.
Oh, dude,
You put it
pop
in the
lock it
socket,
and drop it, dude.
and then you drop it with the cocket.
Okay, Marvin, what else do you want to say?
So keep watching these boys.
No.
They're
no.
fucking-
No.
They're fine.
No. That's the that's the
Thank
worst
you, though.
plug.
I will be on another time less drunk.
No
How are
more
you
drunk.
drunk?
We can talk
Nobody
about
can
no-
tell.
Oh, you fucking
I'm
lightweight.
fucking
You've had
drunk.
one drink.
Oh, I was drinking way before this.
Oh,
That's
whatever.
like I've been drinking since noon, boy.
Like
That's
Gilbert.
what-
I got home and I was like, "Give me them White Claw surges."
Give me those.
Okay. Give me a little.
And then I played some
Yeah.
Valorant and it went way bad.
As it usually does. Okay, lit. All right. Well, thank you for your time, man. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, we'll see you next week, probably.
Next
All
week.
right, everybody.
What the
1, 2, 3.
And we're gonna hit up with the.
Thank you. Bye.